Hello, anybody who's watching this. Welcome to my reaction to my Immortal 2 by a historian, of course. If you know the first one, you know the second. I had to take a break. I'm recording this in a row. I'm gonna record all three of them in a row. Um, Probably a mistake, but I took a break. I had to smoke a cigarette. I don't know. I had to. I just had to. It was taxing on my brain. All right. Yes, I'm recording this in a row and then gonna come out one after another unless somebody interrupts me with money. And I don't want that to happen. I definitely don't want them to come out not out of order, but with other videos in between, videos that people paid me. Definitely don't want that. Don't do that. Tom, if you're watching this, don't do that. Anyway, if you don't want to do that, you can leave recommendations in the comments below, but if you do want to do that and fuck up my scheduling, which I don't want to happen, but if you want to do that and annoy me, there's a donation link in the description below. And you know what? Let's start. Let's get it over with.
NordVPN did a thing, and now video happened. Chapter 16. We ran happily to Hogsmeade. There we saw the stage where Good Charlotte had played. We ran in happily. My Chemical Romance were playing Helena.
Oh, in the same place as Good Child. I thought it's
I
supposed to be My Chemical
fucking
Romance.
happy. Gerard looked even sexier than he did in depictions. Even Draco thought so. I could totally see him getting an erection. I was wearing a black leather mini dress and black leather platinum boots with red ripped fishnets. Draco was wearing a black baggy MCR t-shirt and black baggy pants. Anyway, we stated moshing to Helena. We Frenched. We ran up to the front of the band to stage dive. Suddenly, Gerard pulled off his mask. So did the others. We gasped. It was Volsimort and the Death Dealers.
You moronic idiots! He shouted angstily. Inobi, I told you to
Obi-Wan
kill
and
the
Obi,
Empire.
come on.
Thou have failed, and now I shall kill thou and Draco.
No,
please.
We begged sadly, but he took out his knife.
Why?
Suddenly, a gothic old man flew in on a broomstick.
Is it
He had
Goth
long black
Dumbledore?
hair and a long black beard. He was wearing a black robe that said Avril Lavigne.
Yeah,
on
it
the
is
back.
her. Okay.
He shot at a spell, and Voldemort ran away. It was Dumbledore. Chapter 18. Author's note. I said stop flaming. If you do, then you are a prep. Thanks to Raven for the help and stuff.
Still hate
Right.
Fangs.
And you are not a prep. Thanks for my sweater. P.S. The other reason Dumbledore swore is 'cause he trin to be gothic, so dear. I woke up the next day in my coffin. I walked out of it and put on some black eyeliner,
I like that.
black eyeshadow, and
I don't want to miss anything, that's why I'm gonna keep pausing, but or do I want to miss? Okay. That's terrifying. I like that Dumbledore swore once in like chapter what, 3 or something like that, and she still gets shit for it. I hate this.
blood bed lipstick.
Bad.
The night before, Draco and I ran back to the skull. Get it? Skull because I'm gothic and like death. Dumbledore chased Voldemort away. We flew there on our brooms. Mine was black, and the broom stuff
course
was
it was.
blood
The
red.
broom stuff.
There was lace all over it. Draco had a black MCR boom. We went back
Boom?
to our rooms, and we
Yeah.
had you-know-what to a Linkin Park song. Well, anyway,
Oh no.
I went back to the Great Hall. There, all the walls were painted black, and the tables were black too. But you could see there was pink pant underneath the black pant. There were posters of poser bands everywhere, like Ashley Simpson and the Backstreet Boys. What the f? I
Okay.
shouted. Vampire, Dracula, and Draco came. We
Dracula?
started to talk about who was sexier. Mikey or Gerard Way, or Billy Joe Armstrong. The boys joined in because they were bi.
Those guys are so hot. Naval was saying, as suddenly a gothic old man with a black beard and everything came. Dumbledore?
We all gasped. What the fuck? I shouted angrily. I thought he was just wearing that to scare Voldemort.
Hello, everyone.
Why would that
He
scare?
said
Okay.
happily. As you can see, I gave the room a makeover. What do you think about it?
Everyone from
Wait,
the
hello,
poker
Sai.
table in Gryffindor started to cheer.
Draco
Well,
had
we
a sigh.
goths just looked at each other, all disgusted, and shook our heads. We couldn't believe what a poser he was.
By the way, you can call me Albert. He called as we left to our classes. What a fucking poser! Draco shouted angrily as we to transformation.
We were holding hands. Vampire looked really jealous. I could see him crying blood in a gothic way. Get it? Like Gerard. But I didn't say
No,
anything.
I don't get it.
I bet he's having a midlife crisis.
Is that Joker?
Willow shouted.
I was so fucking angry. Chapter 20. I said I don't care what you think.
It
Stop
seems like it.
flaming, okay, preps. Thanks to Raven for the help. Oh, yeah, and by the way, I'll be on vacation in Transylvania for the next 3 days, so do not expect updates. I slit my wrists while I moshed MCR in my bedroom all night, feeling excited. Suddenly, someone knocked on the door. I got all mad and turned it off. But sacredly, I hopped inside that it was Draco so that we could do it again.
No, what was
It was
Immortal?
Lupin.
Oh.
Are you gonna come with me or what? I yelled. I was allowed to say that because Dumbledore had told us to be careful around him and Snape, since he was a pig.
No, actually. Get it? Hell. Can I borrow some condoms?
Oh,
He growled
actually.
angrily.
Okay.
Yeah, so you... Huh? I shouted sarcastically.
He said, gong away.
That one, goof.
Well, anyway, I put on some black eyeshadow, black eyeliner, and some black lipstick and white foundation. Then, I went.
But you didn't need
Yeah, I
foundation
gasped.
before.
Snake and Lupin were in the middle of the empty hall, doing it, and Dobby was watching.
What the fuck is he doing there?
God, you ludicrous idiot. They both shooted angrily when they saw me.
Dobby ran away crying. Normally,
Give him
I
a
would
sock.
have been turned on. I love seeing guys do it. But both of them were f***ing preps. What the fuck? Is this why you wanted condoms? I asked sarcastically. See, I spelled that.
Only you
Wait,
wouldn't
said
give them
sadistically.
to me, Lumpkin shouted angrily.
Well, you should have told me, I replied.
You dim.
I hope this is satire at this
Began
point.
to shoot angrily.
And then I took out my black camera and took a pic of them. You could see that they were naked and everything.
Well, excuse me. They both shouted angrily. What was that all about?
It was to blackmail you, I snarked. So now next time you see me doing it with my boyfriend, you can't fucking rat me out, or I'll show this to Dumbledore. So fuck off, you bastards. I started to run.
This
They
Dumbledore,
chased
I
me,
think,
but
was
I threw my
intentional.
wound at them, and they tripped over it. Well, anyway, I went outside and there was
Should
threw
you
my
what?
wound at them, and
Wound?
they tripped over it.
Okay.
Well, anyway, I went outside and there was Vampire looking extremely fucking hot. What the fuck? Where'd Draco? I asked him.
Oh, he's being a fucking bastard. He told me he wouldn't come, Vampire said, shaking his head.
Okay.
You wanna come with me? To the concert?
What
Then
concert?
he showed me his flying car. I gasped. It was a black car.
Of
He said his
course.
dog father, Sirius Black, had given it to him.
Dog
License
father.
plate on the front said MCR 666 on it, and the license plate on the back said
Okay.
Inobi. I gasped.
I'm not as. Hogwarts is technically in Britain. So. I don't know how the plates work there. I am 100% sure they don't work like the back one, but the front one might work. I don't fucking know. Why am I doing this?
We flew to the concert hall. MCR were there, playing.
Oh.
Vampire and I began to make out, moshing to the music.
Wait, but you...
I gasped,
you-
looking at the band. I almost had an orgasm. And then I heard some crying. I turned and saw Draco crying in a corner. Author's note. Fuck you, okay? You fucking suck.
Okay.
It's not my fault if it's spelt wrong, okay? Cause Dad Raven, cause it fuck you preps.
What? What?
Was Soz Raven Fangs for the help? By the way, Transylvania rocks, rad.
Okay.
I got to go to the castle where Dracula was filmed. Draco was crying into common.
So, you were annoyed that he possibly cheated on you with a vampire, but you can do that. You almost fucked in the classroom, and then you kissed him now. Now it was 100% willingly. And that's normal? I don't...
room. Draco, are you okay?
Stop.
I asked in a gothic voice.
prolonging...
He shouted angrily. He started to run out of the place in a suicidal way.
I
What is
stayed
that?
to cry because I
So
was
running
afraid
with
it would
scissors?
commit suicide.
It's okay, Anobi, said Vampire comfortably. I'll make him feel better.
You mean you'll go him, won't you? I shouted angrily. Then I ran to get Draco.
At this
Vampire
point, have a
came to me.
threesome or some shit.
Draco, please come. He began to cry. Tears of blood came down his pale face.
I was so turned on because I love sensitive bi guys. If you're a homophobe, then off. And then we heard some footsteps.
What if I'm
Vampire got out his
biophobe?
black invincibility cloak. We both got under it. We saw the janitor.
Wait,
Mr.
excuse me?
His black
How's it invincibility Coke? Coke? If it's black, is my point.
invincibility cloak. We both got under it. We saw the janitor, Mr. Norris, there, shouting angrily with a flashlight in his hand.
Who's there? He shouted angrily.
We saw Filth come. He went under the invisibility cloak and started to meow loudly.
Is anyone there? Yelled Mr. Norris. No, you preppy little poser son of a bitch. Vampire said under his breast in a disgusted
Breast?
way. Excuse me? Excuse me? Who said that? Yelled Mr. Norris. Then he heard Filch meow. Filch, is there anyone under the cloak?
No,
Yes.
it's just
Filth
chilling in a
nodded.
corner.
And
What?
then Vampire Frenched me. He did it just as Mr. Norris was taking off the cloak.
What the? He yelled.
But it was too late, because now we were ruining away from him. And then we saw Draco crying and busting into tears and slitting his wrists outside of the school.
That's not gonna help. You're a
Draco,
vampire.
I cried. Are you okay?
I guess though. Draco wept.
What?
Draco and I decided to watch Lake Placid on the gothic red bed together. As I was about to put in the video, my eyes rolled up and suddenly I had a vision of something that was happening now.
Was vampire fucking
Ad begin.
Dracula? No, the police is coming.
What's that? That's the FBI.
The
We've
FBI,
just
open
sent a
up.
record of your internet history to your family and friends and acquaintances for them to laugh at. Now your life is
Hi, funny.
This
Tumblr.
wouldn't have happened if you had got NordVPN. Keep those degenerate websites a secret. Look at this guy. He uses NordVPN. Look how happy he is. He's
Yeah.
fucking ecstatic.
Maybe I'll be
So
less
simple
depressed
and
if I had NordVPN.
There's no complicated setup or technical stuff. It comes with unlimited bandwidth.
Hmm?
You can even access international content. For example, let's go to Japan. Oh dear.
Yeah, don't go there.
It took me almost 2 months to make these videos, and it wouldn't have been possible without NordVPN.
NordVPN.
You get access to more content, and I get a kickback when you sign up. So remember to smash that link button with your parents' credit card in the description below. But what is a VPN, you may ask? Ad over.
Okay, I thought that
Chapter 22.
would be weird
Well,
for his
anyway,
ad.
I woke up the next
Okay.
day. I was wearing black lacy leather pajamas. Then I gasped. Standing in front of me were Bloody Mary, Vampire, Diablo, Draco,
So Diablo is
Dracula,
wrong
and
now?
Willow. I opened
Oh,
my
Diablo
arms
and
eyes.
Dracula,
Willow
yeah.
was wearing a tight black leather top with pictures
Confused.
of bloody roses all over it. Vampire was wearing a baggy Simple Plan t-shirt.
Yeah, I gotta. She describes clothing better than anything else.
So
Well,
were Crab
better.
and Boyle. Oh my fucking god, I yelled it as I jumped up. Why the f are you all here?
Inobi, something's really f***ed up, Draco said.
Okay.
Okay, but I need to put on my clothes first, I shouted.
Wait, what
angrily.
did she see?
It's alright. We have to go now, and you look kawaii anyway. You're so beautiful.
That's very
Draco
goth
said
to
in
say
a sexy
kawaii.
voice.
Oh, right.
All
I said,
Japanese are
smiling.
goth.
But you have to tell me why you're being all erective.
Excuse
I
me?
will, he said.
Erective?
So I just put on some black eyeliner, black lipstick, and red eyeshadow, and black foundation. Then I came. We
Oh.
all went outside the Great Hall and looked in from a window. Inside the Great Hall, we could see Dumbledore. Cornelia Fudge was there shouting at Dumbledore. Doris Rumbridge was there too.
You are not
Okay.
fit to be the principal any longer, yelled Rumbridge. You're too old, and your Alzheimer's is dangerous. You must retry, or Voldemort will kill your students.
Very well, Dumbledore said angrily. But we cannot
But
do
with
this.
double T, of course.
We cannot close the school. There is only one person who is capable of killing Voldemort, and she is in the school. And her name is Inoni Darkness Dementia Ravenway.
Her name is Dementia, of
Draco
course.
Cra-
That's how it's all
Draco
spelled.
Crabbe,
Now it
Boyle,
makes sense.
Darkness, Vampire, and Bloody Mary looked at each other. I gasped. Chapter 23. Author's
Why
note.
though?
Shut the up, bitch.
Sums up this whole thing the best.
I opened the door, and Professor Rumbridge and Cornelia Fudge stopped out angrily. I ate some Count Chocula and drank some blood from a
Of course
cup.
you did.
Then I heard someone shooting angrily. I looked behind me. It was Vampire. He and Draco were shooting at each other.
Oh no.
I wanna shit next to her. No, I do.
Oh my god, go to the fucking
No,
toilet.
she doesn't fucking like you, you son of a bitch, yelled Draco. No, you.
You
Does
can
she
sit on
think
two
it's
sides or
about
whatever
you?
the fuck.
Shouted Vampire.
And then
Oh, shout
I
it, don't
jumped
shoot
on
it.
Draco. No, not in that way, you perv. They started to fight and beat up each other. Dumbledore yelled at them, but they didn't stop. All of a sudden, a terrible man with red eyes and no nose flew in on a broomstick. He had no nose and was wearing a
Thanks.
grey robe. All of the glass in the window fell apart. Brittany, that prep, started to cry. Vampire and
Okay.
Draco stopped fighting.
Her body is
I
Bloody
shot.
Mary, why is that
The room
Brittany?
fell silent. Voldemort.
Bobby! Ebony!
Bobby?
He said
Ah.
evilly in his raspy
Like-
voice.
I don't get it. I would assume that's the only thing that would be spelled correctly is the name. But it was Ebony, Enoni, Ebobi, Enobi. There were double B's and shit. Oh my god. Ah. Ebobi. That's my favorite though.
Thou hast failed your mission. Now I shall kill thou, and I shall kill Vampire as well.
But
If
not
thou
Draco.
does not kill him before then, I
Ah.
shall kill Draco too.
Please, don't make me kill him. Please. I begged.
No, he laughed crudely. Kill him, or I shall kill him anyway. Then he
Why? He's
flew
not
away
dangerous.
cackling.
The only person who can kill you is Ebobi.
I bust into tears.
Why did he just kill them all there? Oh.
Suddenly, my eyes rolled up.
No, I don't want. God, they're disgusting looking. I don't want to know. It's spoilers. Last time it was just a bit what's gonna happen, but here's a pure proper video. I'd rather watch that than right after this than spoil myself. Anyway, this was bad, and thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. Or maybe not, because next time is gonna be probably my Immortal 3, so maybe not. If these videos get 0 views, it probably would be better than them getting any views. Anyway, goodbye. Have a great life, because one of us has to. Yeah.